These simple phrases are the secret to connecting with people and improving your conversational English. They help you sound more like a native speaker, even if English is not your first language. I'm going to teach you phrases that will make you sound more fluent and natural in English conversations. I also have an important announcement. I have created a free lesson guide on all of these phrases with examples. You can get through the link in the description for this video. Let's start with the word actually. This is a very useful word to clarify or correct something in a conversation. It can also help emphasize what you really mean. For example, you're talking about your favorite movie and your friend says, "I thought that movie was a comedy." You could respond, "Actually, it's a drama, but it's really funny." Here, actually gently corrects your friend's mistake. You can also use actually to highlight your opinion. For example, you might say, "Actually, I think I prefer the original version of the movie." This shows that you're sharing your honest perspective. You can use actually in many situations. "Actually, I've been to that restaurant before." Or, "Actually, I'm not sure if I can come to the meeting tomorrow." Try using actually next time you want to clarify or correct something. Next, we have the phrase, "to be honest." This is a great way to express your true thoughts and feelings in a friendly way. For example, you're at a restaurant with friends and someone asks, "How was the food?" You could say, "To be honest, I wasn't too impressed with the pasta." This phrase shows that you're sharing your real opinion without being rude. To be honest is also helpful when you want to gently criticize something. For example, "To be honest, I think the movie was a bit too long." Here are some more ways to use "to be honest." "To be honest, I don't really like coffee." "To be honest, I forgot about the meeting this morning." It's a simple phrase that helps you communicate clearly and politely. If you are an intermediate level English learner that wants to get to that advanced level, check out the B2C Nation. This is an online community that we've set up for learners like you. We offer live lessons, live conversation practice, and downloadable resources for you to study offline. To be honest, I think it's one of the best communities for intermediate English learners. I'll leave the link for you to learn more in the description for this lesson. The next phrase is "I mean." This is a super versatile phrase that allows you to explain or add more details to what you've said. For example, you're talking about a concert and say, "I really enjoyed that concert. I mean, the music was amazing and the lead singer had such a powerful voice." Here, "I mean" helps you expand on what you liked about the concert. You can also use "I mean" to clarify something. "I don't eat meat. I mean, I eat fish sometimes, but not chicken or beef." Here are some more examples. "That was such a great movie. I mean, the acting was incredible." Or, "I'm not very good at sports. I mean, I play tennis, but that's about it." Using "I mean" makes your conversations sound more natural and engaging. Now let's talk about "by the way." This is a great phrase for introducing new topics or sharing extra information. For example, you're talking about your weekend and you remember something interesting. "By the way, did you see that article about the new coffee shop opening downtown?" Here, "by the way" smoothly transitions the conversation to a new topic. You can also use "by the way" to add extra details. "By the way, I heard that Sarah got a new job." "By the way, I loved your presentation yesterday. Great job." "By the way" is a helpful phrase to make your conversations flow naturally. Let's look at "you know." "You know." This phrase helps you connect with your listener and makes your conversation more interactive. For example, You're talking about a restaurant and say, the food at that restaurant was delicious, Here, invites the listener to agree or share their opinion. You can also use, to check if someone understands what you're saying. That movie was good, Here are more examples. I've been so busy lately, Or it's hard to find good pizza around here, Using, helps make your conversations feel friendly and engaging. Another common phrase is, as far as I know. This phrase is used to share information that you believe is true, but you're not 100% sure. For example, someone might ask, is the store open on Sundays? And you could reply, as far as I know, it's open until 5 p.m. This phrase is polite and shows that you're sharing your understanding without being overly confident. You can say, as far as I know, the meeting is still happening tomorrow. It's a great way to provide information while leaving room for uncertainty. The phrase at the end of the day is often used to summarize your main point or conclusion. If you're discussing a decision with a friend, you might say, at the end of the day, it's your choice. It's a way to emphasize the most important part of a conversation or statement. Another example could be, we all have different opinions, but at the end of the day, we're on the same team. This phrase is useful for wrapping up a discussion or emphasizing a key idea. Kind of is a great phrase for softening what you say or being less direct. For example, you could say, I'm kind of tired today, instead of just saying, I'm tired. This makes your statement sound less strong. Another example might be, the movie was kind of boring. It's a polite way to share your opinion without sounding too harsh. Using kind of can make your English sound more casual and conversational. The phrase, it depends, is very useful when answering a question that isn't simple. For example, someone might ask, do you like living in the city? You could say, it depends. I love the convenience, but it can be noisy. This phrase shows that you're considering different factors before giving a final answer. Another example could be, are you going to the party? And you could reply, it depends on whether I finish my work. It depends is a versatile phrase that keeps your responses natural. Finally, we have let me know. This phrase is used to invite someone to share information or updates with you. For example, you might say, let me know if you need any help with the project. It's a polite and friendly way to offer support. Another example could be, let me know when you're free to meet. This phrase is easy to use and shows that you're open to communication. We've explored 10 everyday phrases that will help you sound more natural and confident in your English conversations. Actually, for clarifying and correcting, to be honest, for expressing your true feelings and opinions, for adding details and clarifying, by the way, for introducing new topics, for building connection and engagement, as far as I know, for sharing what you know at the end of the day, for summarizing a point, kind of, for being less direct. It depends, for giving a flexible answer, and let me know, for encouraging communication. Start using these phrases in your daily conversations. Practice them with your friends, in your English classes, or even by yourself. The more you use them, the more naturally they will feel. Remember, practice makes perfect. The key to mastering these phrases is to use them often and confidently. Soon you'll notice a big improvement in your English fluency. Until next time, keep learning, and we'll talk soon.